Hello. It's thinking. There we are. Hello, all. I am 3 minutes late. Sorry, I had to take my acid reflux pill. I ate some spicy tuna. I probably should have taken that before I ate the spicy tuna, but to each their own. Here we are. I am going to write down everybody who's paid in the number and the way we are going to do it today. So let's get to it. Wowza. Hold on. I gotta find everybody. Hold on. Wow. Holy crikey. All right. Let me write everybody down and then I'll read out the list. That's the wrong. Here we are. Pretty sure this is the right one. Nope, that's not it either. I messed up my marker. Is this it? Maybe. Yep, that's it. No, that's not it either. Oh, well. We get as close as we can get. Oop, I got to write him down. Okay, that's for a personal reading. I am taking personal readings, and there is a special. Okay, we're going to switch Deb from 2 to 3. We're going to switch Lilith. Hold on. Hold on, everybody. Bear with me. We're going to switch Lilith from 2 to 4. And then Tanya for 2. Okay. Hold on. That's the dog and the cat playing. Pay no attention. Pay no attention. Jodie for 2. Okay. I got my list. Are you ready? Hey, Dina. Hey, Jodie. Hey, Tanya. Okay, here's the list. Are you ready? Number 1 is Deb W., who paid for 3 questions to be answered. Then Salty paid for 2 questions to be answered. Then Lilith, I changed the wrong one. Hold on. Then Lilith paid for 4 questions to be answered. Get it together, girl. I'm talking to myself. Okay, let's start again. Deb W paid for 3. She's number 1 slot. Then Salty paid for 2, number 2 slot. Then Lilith paid for 4, number 3 slot. Then Jessica paid for 1, number 4 slot. Then MM paid for 2, 5th slot. Cynthia paid for 2, 6th slot. Tanya paid for 2, 7th slot. Jodie paid for 2, 8th slot. So 6, 7, 8, 9. That leaves about 6 openings left, depending on how many questions you want. Okay, let's get to it. Let's hit the ground running, shall we? Okay. Deb W, you are first, my dear. Okay, Deb W. First question is, how does Adam feel about me after our date? Jennifer, you're after Jodie for 2. Okay. Thanks, Jennifer. How does David, which is one of my favorite names. Not David. Adam. David's my guide's name. Wheel of Fortune. Interesting. That's a good sign. Ooh, he's definitely interested. Well, it's Death, Scorpio, Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Oh, the Empress, the Sun, the Ace of Swords. Ooh, and the Hierophant. Feeling pretty good about it. Are you? How's he feel? I mean, to get the Wheel of Fortune. It's like 4 major arcanas in your reading. The Wheel of Fortune does speak of wanting to try to continue and see where it goes. The Death card, a Scorpio, obviously, but it's also a card of ending a cycle, right? Maybe he was single and he doesn't want to be single anymore, or maybe he's ready to move forward into something with you. Nine of Pentacles would indicate that he's free and willing and ready to date, and so are you. The Queen of Cups, a little hesitant because everybody is. You, me, them, everybody. You know, especially when you've, you know, we've all had heartbreak. We've all gone through a lot. But he does view you as an Empress, the Empress and the Sun. Best card in the deck of tarot. Ace of Swords, a card of a new beginning. A truthful new beginning. Be extremely truthful. Not saying that you wouldn't be, but this card comes up and it always feels like, ooh, everybody really needs to be truthful. And then Commitment, Taurus, the marriage card. Interesting. Feels really good about it. Does want to continue. Do we know if he wants to marry you yet? No. That takes a little bit longer by getting, you know, getting to know somebody, right? But definitely is feeling you. Is he talking to other women besides me? Is he talking to other women besides Deb? Four Swords. I don't think so. I mean, let me put it this way. There's a difference between talking to other women and talking to other women, okay? The Page of Pentacles comes out in reverse. He may have been talking to a couple people before you guys went out on your date, and now he's more interested in you and less interested in him. It makes him hesitate about the other ones, the lovers. Wheel of Fortune again. The Empress again. I'm going to start pulling them. I'm going to pull a different deck of cards after this for some reason. I feel like I should. Yeah, I don't feel like he's walking away towards anybody else. 8 of Cups in reverse. What are you doing? Getting into trouble? Oh, the Tower in reverse. I don't think so. If he is, it's casual. 10 of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. I think sometimes what happens is, and I'm not saying you do that, you're doing this. Okay, let me make that very clear. But when you just start seeing somebody, and when you went on a first date, maybe it's a second date, whatever, we can't tell people they can't talk to anybody else yet because we're just feeling each other out. I don't think he's interested. He may be having casual conversations with other people. But I feel like he's very interested of staying and giving your dating possibilities a chance of the 10 of Pentacles and not wanting to burn it down, the Tower in reverse, or walk away from it, quite frankly. You think he's talking to somebody else? Is that what you're saying? I think so. I'm going to pull a different deck of cards. Hold on. Because I'm not feeling them. Who's calling my name? This one. I don't think so. So, well, I'll say yes, because, yeah, he's probably talking to other people. Is he sleeping with other people or continuing to ask him out on dates and stuff? I don't think so. It can be talks that are innocent. You know how sometimes you, like, meet 2 or 3 people at the same time, or you're internet dating or whatever, and then one comes along that really sparks your interest, and you kind of quit talking to the other ones, but you were talking to them, and they may say, hey, how's it going? You're like, fine. Kind of like that. That makes any sense. Hi, Jodie. How's it going? Casually. Yeah, casually. Yeah, definitely. Let's see what the other question, the last question was for Deb. Right? You paid for, yeah. Should I continue going out on dates with them? Tell me what a sign is, out of curiosity. Oh. High Priestess. King of Pentacles. That's the Marrying King. Three Cups in reverse is a third party card, but let's see what it's next to. Yeah, no. I think it's more... See, this... No, not offering anybody anything else. I don't think there's a third party. The Knight of Wands comes out. Sorry, I'm not in the right... Ooh, Ace of Cups. Interesting. I just saw the Wheel of Fortune again. Ooh, the Star card. And I think you should, yeah. I think sometimes what happens is we move along too quickly. Cancer, okay. Again, y'all hear me talk all the time about my dad's cancer, and he was ascended Cancer, and I loved you more than life itself. The cards that come out with this question are very good. It's, oh, he's stay committed, no third party, no, not offering anybody anything else, coming towards you, and the possibility of new love with you and wish fulfillment and manifesting it and knowing that he wants to do it. It all points to yes. I think nowadays people are, so I'm gonna have to go change my pants, y'all. I got like fuzzy pajama pants on. I'm starting to get hot. And nowadays, it's almost like we got the internet, so I can just flick that one off and get 5 more. And if I don't like them, I can flick that one off and get 5 more. We kind of are expecting it from other people, and we quite frankly do it ourselves. I say stick with it. He may be emotional. But I think that there's possibilities. Hi, Sue. I feel like there's possibilities, you know. Yeah. I say that because some people can handle an emotional person and some people can't. I think it's really going to be up to you if you want to continue with it or not. Hello, Debbie. You have a water trine. Oh, chef's kiss. I say yes. Let me go change. I'm going to go right over there and change my pants. Be right back. I'm going to put some shorts on. Hold on just a second, you guys. Because I miscalculated. It's at that time in Missouri where you don't know when you get up in the morning if it's going to be 80 degrees or 40 degrees. It's like this every year. It's kind of like surprise, okay? It's kind of like, surprise, it's 42 degrees. And then the next morning, you wake up, and it's like, surprise, it's 80 degrees. So you don't really know how to dress for it, okay? So I miscalculated because I put flannels on this morning, flannel fuzzy jammies. When I got up, take the dog out, go potty, do all that stuff. And so then I changed from the flannel top into a light top and the fuzzy bottoms. But when you're behind spotlights on your face, all the cat and dog come running because they're like, oh, Mom's got the big closet open. We can play in there. You know, then you start getting hot again. There we go. A quick change artist. Hey, Lilith. You're welcome. Okay, up next, let's see if anybody else paid. I need to get this over here so I can reach it. I need to move that over there. I got every wedding ring I've ever owned in front of me, except for my mom's. I can't find my mom's wedding ring. It's got to be here somewhere. I'm going to get all these to Kate. That's you. Up next is Salty. Then Lilith, Jessica, MM, Cynthia, Tanya, Jodie, and Jennifer. Let's see if anybody else paid via PayPal. And Salty. They're having the zoomies. Pay no attention. Salty, salty, salty. Shorty, you're next. Feels so much better. I have my lapis lazuli on. You know who sent it to me? Erica. Not that Erica, different Erica, okay? All right, let's do it. I'll plug my phone in, and we're going to do Salty's reading. This is for Salty. Salty wants to know, micro read. Call me by Salty, please. Spill the tea on love for David and I. Where is he at in his feelings for me? I'm a Gemini, by the way, and we rock. You're such an angel. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Salty. Give me the tea on Salty and David. That's where I got David from earlier. Oh, the Fool card. Bright new beginnings. Leaping into new life. Leaping into beginning. Moving forward with a trusted. You see that? Look at it. It's the freaking Emperor. It's the Emperor and the... Looks good. Emperor and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, Salty? Hey, how's it going? Knight of Swords activated. Ace of Swords. You got a matching set, my friend. You got the Emperor and the Empress. It looks good. It looks like moving into a bright new... Look at this. Your cards are the Fool, Major Arcana. The Emperor, the Wheel of Fortune, the Major Arcana. The Emperor, the Divine Masculine, the Major Arcana, being activated into a new beginning with their Empress. Good Lord. I sound like a horse, didn't I? I used to call my horses that way. It feels like everything's moving forward. A Divine Masculine, the Emperor and the Empress coming together with the reading where the header card is the freaking Fool and the Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Swords, and definitely an offer. Ooh, Knight of Cups. I can go on and on, girl. Two of Cups. Looks like it's moving into the big deal. Not that it's not already. But it looks like commitment. Looks like moving into life together. It looks as moving into the future together. It looks as... and they come and you come with love and an offer and truth and justice is really good. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh my gosh. This would be the time when every once in a while the reading's so good. I go click. That would be this time. It looks really good. Remind me, what's his sign and your sign? There's certain signs that's really leveling up this year. Taurus, Aquarius, Libra, although it was a really hard time for a while, Sagittarius, Gemini, and Virgo, to me anyway. Yes, you can talk to Dina and she'll tell you how to do it, honeybee. Thank you. Honeybee monkey, that's cute. Let's get additional information. I know there's probably a delay, so if I don't see your stuff, YouTube, you know, there's got to be a delay in case somebody does something horrible and they have to shut it off, right? Gemini, well, that makes sense. Additional information. The Lovers, look at Gemini. The Lovers is the second pull for you since you paid for two. Oh my God, the Ten of Cups, Happily Ever After card. Home and family and all that good stuff. The wait is over. Three of Wands in reverse. The ships are coming in when it comes next to the Ten of Cups. Ooh, not hiding anything. The Moon in reverse. An exciting new beginning. New adventures for you. Good Lord. Justice. The really good deal. I mean, the really good offer. I'll say that. Oh, Queen of Wands. Okay, what's the other sign? You're a Gemini or he's a Gemini? Or they're just, somebody's a Gemini. What's the other sign? There's a lot of fire here. So even if The other one isn't a fire sign. There's probably a major fire placement, a lot of passion, a lot of lust and happiness ever after. And finally, the wait's over and the lover comes and not hiding anything. It's a very good reading. We got Libra here, but Libra and a lot of fire. Somebody's knocking on my door. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. House, you know. Takes me a while to get back. Oh, dogger. Who was knocking? Maybe it was a psychic. That's a lot of stairs, y'all. Ah, good Lord. Okay. Oh my God. That was a lot. Nobody was there. I don't take Cash App or Zelle. I only take PayPal, or you can pay here on Super Chat. I have problems with every other thing, and I like to keep all of my tax information in one place. So the majority is payment is done on PayPal. If you can't do that, you can pay via right here, right where you typed in your comments. There's a little dollar sign. You can pay there. Okay. All right. So it feels like a really good future ahead. Like nobody's hiding anything. Like, you know, you waited a long time for somebody to come along that was really good. And they're here. That's what it feels like. Salty. It really does. Sorry about the disruption of your reading. And it's also here with the Knight of Pentacles, and so, which is a good offer. And the Queen of Wands is ending it, which is literally somebody that will fight for you. It's a very good pull, Salty. It is. So I say go for it. Don't forget to like. 18 people in here, only 6 likes, y'all. Come on now. Show your girl some love. Lilith, you're up. Lilith is up. Let's see if anybody else paid. Okay. Anybody else pay? Yep. Nancy and Ulina. Now, don't forget, they both paid for 2, Dina. We did Deb W. We did Salty. We're getting ready to do Lilith, who paid for 4. Then Jessica, MM, Cynthia, Tanya, Jodie, Jennifer, Nancy, and Ulina. Yeah, I got room for a couple more. Okay. So don't forget, we're doing them. We're trying to do them on Sundays, like once a month for everybody that works during the day. And if you're working, you're not going to see this, but it's going to be November the 12th. I think Dina and I decided on at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. It will always be Central Standard Time in the U.S. because I live in Missouri. So just adjust to your time to whatever time I say it's going to happen on Central Time, and you'll know what time. Because a lot of people come in and are like, oh, I missed it. It will always be Central Standard Time because I live in Central Standard. I have fans from Missouri to California to New York to Australia, New Zealand, Germany, the UK, Ireland, Scotland, everywhere. I think I've done a reading for every country. Well, not every, but most countries in the world. Okay, so you got to adjust it to that time. All right, up next is Lilith. All right, Lilith. I was lisping there for a minute. Massachusetts, so that means you're Eastern Standard Time, so you're an hour ahead of me. So noon on Thursdays would be 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. for you. All right. Okay, honeybee. I'll check it when I'm done with this one. So this is, I check in between so I don't mess up anybody's reading for Lilith. And she had 4 questions, okay? For Lilith. Let me go back to the first 2. The first 2 for Lilith is, I had a dream with my dad and he punched my belly hard. Girlfriend? And I said to him I might be pregnant, but he kept arguing with also Pisces shows that. Is your dad alive? To defend me from my own father's rage. So my question is he mad because of my decisions towards my mom? Found out my hideous, unbalanced soul of a sister I have in this lifetime is going around talking to my neighbors against Pisces and me. So I've said this once to you before, and I say it again, but it's your decision. Move. Okay? But it's a tough economy out there, and I get it. Sometimes, I know we don't want people to win, but sometimes we have to know when to draw the line. Now, maybe he owns I can't remember how the situation goes. He owns a house, you rent. I don't know. Okay? I sold my family home of 50 some odd years and moved far away from unlikable people. Sometimes it's not you winning and them losing. Sometimes it's just I remove myself from the situation because it doesn't serve me. But let's ask, is he mad because of my decisions towards my mom? The Chariot. I don't think so. 9 of Cups in reverse. Wow, 5 of Pentacles. 4 of Cups. I came out in reverse. I'm sorry. 5 of Swords. The King of Pentacles. Taurus and the Page of Coins. I'll say this. The 11 card after that. Not every time that somebody comes to you in a dream is it actually that person. Not every time. No. Sometimes it's psychology, right? Worries and stress and fears and anxiety. Okay. And again, you may disagree, but I'm doing the reading, right? And to me, the Chariot card, I don't even know if it's him. It feels more like Source telling you, listen, move on. If you have a poor relationship with your father, or he is this kind of person, your crowning card is move on in victory, okay? It's leave it go, okay? Because I learned it and I practice what I preach. I learned a long time ago, you can try very desperately to help somebody or have them see something your way, even if you're not fighting, have them see something your way, and they absolutely won't. And so you have to make up the decision in your own mind of, I don't need this stress, so I'm just going to remove myself from it. I feel like there's something to do with you and your father where you're not going to get your wish with him. You're always going to feel some kind of out in the cold for some reason. I don't know if he's controlling her at all. It's almost like he feels like there was some kind of opportunity you missed and he's kind of hacked off about it. Let me go see if you're saying anything. No, he hasn't passed away. I'm assuming that's what you answered. So I feel like your next card is a 5 of Swords, which is cutting people, places, and things free and moving towards your committed future. The King of Marriage and Taurus, the Marriage card. sometimes, let me go back to your question. Is he mad because of my decision towards my mom? Found out my hideous, unbalanced, selfish sister I have in this life is going through and talking to my neighbors against. I tell you what, your sister needs to find something to do, okay? It irritates me. I mean, give me a damn break, all right? She needs to learn how to worry about her own damn life, okay? If there are people that all they have to do in their life is to try to cause trouble, it's because they have no life and no happiness. This is why I'm so weird about people knowing where I live. Because if you get a spiteful person in your life, they will go beyond heaven and earth to make your life a living hell. So I don't tell people where I live. It's where I'm very weird about it. So I don't think your dad punching you in the stomach in your dream is anything about him being upset about your mother or about whatever. I feel like some of it has to do with psychologically feeling disapproval of some way, but also it almost kind of feels like when I read the cards, like he may have wanted you to do something his way and you didn't do it. And this is him saying he doesn't approve. I don't think it's anything about you losing a baby or him not wanting you to have a baby or him not wanting you to be happy. I feel like it's more of a sense of control. And that weighs on your mind too. I think it's all of those things. I think you're going on to bigger and better things. I think the people around you, it pisses them off and they don't like it. Guess what? Tough balls. Ha ha ha. Bye. Because this is what you're headed towards or you're in, right? It's almost like your family wants to keep their claws in you all the time and have you do everything. They know better. So they can't control your strong will, Lilith. So they're picking away at your subconscious. They're picking away, or trying to. It's not going to work. At your subconscious, at your relationship, at your neighborhood. If they can't weasel their rotten, coily, snake-ridden selves into your life, yeah, I'm getting a little heated. Yeah, I am. Okay. To try to ruin everything because they're unhappy, then they're gonna take chunks of that around the edges. Don't let them do it. Don't let them do it. The answer is no. I don't think it's about that. I think it's more about control. Second question, him wishing he had more control about what you do. What else do I need to know regarding my relationship with home? I think it's good. I really do. I think your home's good. Okay. But she's miserable because she doesn't have, yeah, there you go. Most people that are like that is because they're unhappy. It really is. And I was just talking about it this morning on the membership side of the channel, about people being envious and how to let go of envious and just be happy for people that you love having love in their life. And there are people out there that cannot do that. And that's what it's about. Even Pisces says, my whole family doesn't like that. Yeah, definitely. That's what it's about. I'm telling you, girl. Okay, it is. It is. I don't want you to worry yourself. You're good. I can tell you. But let's continue. What else do I need to know? I was going to get all... That's what I was talking about on the membership. I get all passionate and standing up for people. My people. What else do I need to know regarding my relationship and my home? Ooh, selflessness. So your person is very selfless. You're very selfless. The Five of Swords to me is not cutting, not going anywhere, and it's a card of selflessness, which says to me your relationship's like that and it will continue to be like that. The decision's made. It's not going to change. You're at where you're at. You're staying where you're staying. Everything's going to be good. Yeah, people like to spy on y'all, okay? They're always going to. Don't allow them in. Protect yourself while you sleep. The offer is real. Again. Yeah, you're moving on. Somebody's trying to, but they're always going to try to cause conflicts. Don't let them. The Knight of Cups is, there is great love here and judgments in your favor. I feel like you guys, oh my God, again with the 1111 card after I pulled this one off. Judgment is happily ever after. Twin flame soulmate energy. I think the reason why you guys are so great for each other is because you're both selfless with each other. Just continue being that way. The decision's made. You met, you married. This is it. Your family are always going to try to come in and cause conflict. I smile because I cut off a lot of family over my life because I don't need it. I don't need the constant negativity being flung my way. I won't accept it. So there might come a point where you have to move on. I feel like you guys move on past all of that, and you move on with your love and your future. It's all set in motion. Just, there may come a time when you shed a huge chunk of your family. I did. And a lot of people won't do that. And some people will say that's jealous. Listen, when you've worked for years and decades for everything to do good and it's still not changing, that's when you have to change, to decide to change it for yourself by stepping out of it. I feel like you and Pisces is very good. Let's see what your next questions are. I have no doubt with you two. Oops. Hold on. It logged me out, Lilith. Hold on. I gotta go back. Last reading, you said a different house. Again, I never remember. So is that house owned by us? You mean already owned by you, or that you're going to own? Honeybee, yeah, there's a lot of Geminis here. I get it. I'm one of them. I love it. Does that mean one you already own or one that you're going to own? Is that house owned by us? House owned by us. Going. Is that house owned by us? Yes. There's the money to buy it. There's a new beginning. The answer is yes. Oh, sorry, SJ Starzy. This is micro reading, so it's $10 per question. Okay. Sorry, my friend. Yeah, interesting. Ten of Swords, Lilith. Ooh, the 1111 card. You keep getting it. See, I told you you're meant to be. Thanks. So sorry, my friend. The Queen of Pentacles comes out in reverse, so it may not be right away. But then the Ten of Cups. Yeah, definitely. May have to wait a little bit, but yes. Oh, the end of the lack of money. Oh, and the Star card. Yeah, I kind of telling everybody, listen, I am not a professional anymore, okay? The bottom's getting ready to drop out of the real estate market. And unfortunately, those of us that paid more for their house than what's worth are going to be sorry of that. But others that haven't bought a house yet are going to be happy at that. It's gonna be scary, but I think yes. I think there's a cycle you're ending right now with that Ten of Swords. It's like after the I know you're married already and everything, but it's like after the commitment, there may be a small lack of money that you have to work on, and you do, and then your finances and everything get better, and then your wish comes true. The answer is yes. The answer is yes, Lilith. At work, phone died. Thank you. You're welcome, Salty. You have a good day, too, my friend. It's a good read. All right, last question for Lilith. Whoops, I hit the wrong button. Will my deities give me the financial wish I asked on Halloween? Will my deities ask? Will my deities give me the financial wish I asked for on Halloween? Page of Cups in reverse. King of Swords. Oh, the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups. Well, that's all about love and everything, and your cup running over. So I think yes, but I don't think to the extent that you asked for it. The Fool. Well, we'll talk about it. I mean, maybe you didn't ask for anything, but maybe you expected more. Death, yeah. Or the Ten of Swords. I feel like yes, but not as much as you wanted. I'm going to give you an example. There's a Knight of Cups and the Lovers. I think yes, because here we go. Cup runneth over. Gemini, Tulip, new beginning, death of the old way. Looking at it for a minute. But your kind card is this. So I'll say this. I'm going to say yes Maybe you put a number to it. Maybe you didn't. I would never put a number to it, but to each their own. I think you will. Let's say this. Let's say you ask your deities for $10,000 to pay off your credit card bills or something. I don't think it's going to be $10,000. It may be $6,000. But it's not going to be $10,000. It's going to be smaller than what you asked for. Even if you didn't ask for a number, you probably in your head had a roundabout figure. So I think you're going to get it, but not as much as you asked for. Yeah. The other thing about asking for money in spell work is if you ask for a large sum of money, they're going to take something else for it, just so you know. Now, again, everybody practices differently and to each their own, but partial of it, yes. Partial of it, yes, my friend. Okay? Yeah. Wait on buying a house. Hey, MM. Okay, I will look at it, my friend. We have Jessica who asked one question and then you're up. So it's going to be like maybe 7 minutes before I do yours if you want to stick around. Okay, MM, thank you. Oh, but some help. Okay. Well, here's the thing. So sometimes I know it's hard to understand. You probably understand it. But sometimes, even though we don't ask, like I said earlier, we don't ask for a specific number. We have, all of us knows how much money we really need to get where we need to go. And it's in there floating around, even if we don't ask for it, speak it, write it down or whatever. The good part is the answer is yes. It's just not going to be as much before you get it. Does it make sense? Okay, she understands. I knew you would. That's your reading. That's your reading, Lilith. That's great. Then you did it the right way. That's why you had the one card turned upside down. Everything was on the upright. It's going to happen. It's going to happen differently. Oh, no worries, girl. Good luck. Send out positive vibes for your test. You're welcome, Lilith. Thank you. Oh, you guys had sweet and spicy tuna for lunch. I should have took that pill before I ate it. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, let's see if anybody else paid. Jessica is next. Oh, MR is after Ulina. MR paid for 2. MR, we need you to, usually we ask you to put your, is that say, wait. I don't know if you want to be known as MR or if it says micro reading. MR's for micro reading. Duh. No worries. Do me a favor and type up your 2 questions that you want answered. You paid for 2. Type them up. Put them here. Dina will copy those and be ready when it's your turn and paste them here for me to answer for you. You don't have to stick around. There's quite a list. Okay. We'll timestamp everything when we're done. And then you can go to the very top comment for any of the newbies here. After, you got to make sure the live is off. Okay, give us like 10 minutes, 15 at the most, hopefully. And then we'll write everybody's name and their timestamp, and we'll put it as the top comment. We do it every week. And you just go through, find your name, and click the timestamp next to it. If you have to go back to work or school or kids or whatever, okay? Sleep, that'd be great. So put your 2 questions there, my friend. For Melissa. Honeybee, that's you. So let me mark that out. I'm going to write Honeybee. Just type up your 2 questions for me. And Dina will take care of the rest. Okay? Because it's going to be a hot minute. You're at the bottom of the list. Jessica, you're next. No worries. We'll get her done, okay? Thank you. Yep, PayPal. Yes, my friend. PayPal. Honeybee Monkey. I love that. All right. For Jessica. Yeah, any questions, ask Dina or any other of the moderators that are on here. They are more than happy to answer it. I got to find Jessica's question. Hold on. Jessica, how does MC feel about me right this moment? Oh, I'm going to shuffle let's shuffle real good, shall we? This is going to be for Jessica. For Jessica. I know who you're talking about. I see the quotations. I mean the parentheses. How does MC feel about me? Feel about me right now? It's the 1111 card, Jessica. It's the hand fasting, marriage, or commitment. Again, everybody doesn't have to get married, okay? To each their own. Wow, committed. Committed. Thinking about getting committed. Being committed. Thinking about marriage. Thinking about living together. Thinking about whatever. Commitment for sure. That was a lot of cards. I'm not taking them. Oh, Knight of Swords. Ooh, I did get those candle wax. They all look like crows to me, girl. Which means lots of messages coming to you. King of Swords. Probably a familiars of yours, by the way. That's you. Thanks a lot of you. Ah, moving in, moving forward. Oh, Kitty, you almost knocked my soda off. Temperance, Divine Intervention, card of Sagittarius. It is a card of moving forward in a balanced state. Justice, card of Libra. This is really good. Even if he doesn't express it or it's not happening now, which I think it is, or it's on the verge of it or something. It feels very good. Queen of Wands, willing to fight for it. Excuse me. Oh, look, the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. Girl, what's going on? Crazy. So we begin with the 1111 card. We end with the Emperor. Looks like he's grown up or is growing up. Manifesting. Leveling up. If your tail is knocking my stuff over, pussycat. The Knight of Swords is actively thinking about moving towards the future and with you and him, both King of Swords. Moving in, moving together, moving. The Eight of Wands is a geographically moving, also moving forward into the future. I love that. You're going to have to get down. You keep knocking over my cards with your tail, swishing back and forth. I feel like he's really going to straight. I don't know how this makes sense, but I mean, look at these cards. Temperance, Justice, and the Queen of Wands. Again, divinity stepping in, 2 cups, pouring one into the other. Like things are going to balance out. Justice, him, Libra, I think. I think he's a Libra. If not, justice coming from Libra for you. And wanting to fight for it. And we end with the freaking Emperor card. It's really good. Even if there's been moments where it's like, it's really good. Really good cards. I'm telling you, this eclipse season, it's ending a lot of lessons and hard things that people have gone through together or separate or whatever. I don't know if you're here talking or not. But it looks really good. It looks like future to me. Like him accepting it more and more. Not that he hasn't already. I'm just saying, I feel like big turnarounds and giant leaps into the future. It's really good feeling, Jessica. You should be very happy. If it's happening now, you know it. If it hasn't, it will. Movement into the future. Very good cards. Very good cards. Feeling good about you. Feeling good about the situation. Getting better and better with it. Really thinking into long-term future, which is good. That's your reading. Up next is MM. Okay, let's see if anybody else paid. Hold on. Let me know when Honeybee puts her questions in, so I don't worry about it anymore. Okay, can't do the reading if we don't have them. Okay. Thanks, Dina. So if you ever come on, just for anybody that's new here, if you ever come on and you pay for a reading and there's no questions, I'll refund the money. Can't do the pull without questions, okay? I want intentions. Excuse me. You're going to knock my soda can over. There's a notebook right there. So she wants to sit on the notebook. All right, MM, you are next, my friend. For MM, here we go. Hello, Teresa. I think the Aquarius might have found out that I have feelings for him. I may be overthinking it, but my gut tells me that someone told him something. Who were you talking to? Something, because for a few days it was incredibly awkward between us and we couldn't even look at each other at work. You could feel the tension and my heart was racing, but after those few awkward days, the Aquarius began to speak to me again, only this time he was trying to engage more in conversation. I did a reading for her this morning on the, I think, no. Yeah? No. Okay, never mind. I'm going to continue. Only this time he was trying to engage more in conversation, and he was much more comfortable and open speaking to me. I did notice a change in his energy, good change, and the tension between us lifted. At first, I was afraid of him finding out that I had feelings for him, but now I feel much calmer, and now I want him to know that I like him. The change in energy has been so strange that this whole past week it has been quite a roller coaster of emotions, I'm sure. Does he know or suspect that I have? Obviously he does, but we're going to pull the cards. Okay, does he know or suspect that I have feelings for him? Oh, okay, well, these flew out of the deck. And the first card is a 10 of Cups. Oh my God, look, it's a 2 of Cups. The 4 of Pentacles. Whoops. Oh my God, the 11-11 card. The Knight of Wands. Those all came out together. Let's continue. The 2 of Swords, which is thinking about it. Justice and the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Yes, he does. You start with the 10 of Cups, and you end with the 10 of Pentacles. Yes, he does. And he's thinking about a future with you. The 2 of Cups, he has feelings for you too. Obviously, he's kind of holding back. The 4 of Pentacles. Again, he sees that something could happen with you, the 11-11 card. Now, the Knight of Wands usually is somebody running in really quickly. So obviously he found out some way or another, and he sat on it for a minute to decide if he wanted to pursue it, the 2 of Swords, and then he started talking to you again in Justice, Libra. 10 of Pentacles. Happy with it. He's happy with it. The answer is yes. Straight and to the point, my friend. Yes. What is his current feelings right now? Well, if these have anything to say, it's good. Real good. But let's shuffle. What is the Aquarian's current feelings right now? That one was upside down. It's the 9 of Cups, by the way. 4 What is Aquarian's current feelings? I'm going to cut the deck right now. Boy, my thumb is sore from crocheting, y'all. Ace of Swords. Oh, and the 4 of Swords in reverse. He may have sat in his laurels for a while not knowing what to do, but boom, that's changing. And he wants to start something with you, the Ace of Swords. After a lot of thought. Pay attention. These are air cards, and he's an Aquarius, right? Again, Knight of Cups. He's feeling emotion. The Star card, card of Aquarius. Again, wish fulfillment. He's feeling he wants to try something. The Lover's card. What up? Moving toward it. I think he's moving toward you because he now knows that you feel that way about him. Found out in some way, shape, or form, which to him is a step towards him from you. He backed up like, okay, do I really want to do this or not? And now he's moving back towards you. It's why you're talking again, Justice. Ace of Cups, new love. 3 of Pentacles. How's he feel? I think that, how can I put it without sounding horrible? So I grew up on a farm and I worked on a ranch. So I worked with horses a lot. And there are horses that get spooked very easily. He's one of those horses. Okay. You know, a lot of Aquarians are. Spook easily, right? So I feel like this time frame with you and him, he's adapting. You are calming. You're the horse whisperer. You're the horse whisperer, amen? You're calming his nerves by not being overly dramatic, overly whatever. It's like every little step you guys conquer makes him believe more of the possibility of a future with you. He was hesitant at first. All Aquarians are. All of us are, because we don't want to get hurt or put ourselves out there. But that's ending. The Four of Swords in reverse. I feel like him talking more and differently to you is his way of opening up. For other people, it'd be like a shift in perception that nobody would notice. But for an Aquarius, it's a big deal. And he wishes to maybe be a lover here. I feel like this is his way of acting like he's coming at you hard, while most people be like, that doesn't seem like that. It is for an Aquarius. And the possibility of great partnership and new love. How's he feeling now that there's potential for a good relationship with you? He just don't think he doesn't watch every move you make to see how you're going to react to things. That's how air signs are. It looks really good. It looks really good in them. Good stuff, my friend. Oh. Hey. All right. All right. So we did NM08. I am doing MM right now. Then Cynthia, Tanya, Jodie, Jennifer, Nancy, Ulina, and Honeybee. So there's the lineup. You're welcome. Oh, I sure will. Thanks, Dina. I've been hot and cold with him because there are rumors that he's speaking to someone else. I'm going to tell you the same thing I told people on the membership side this morning. Just because somebody's speaking to somebody doesn't mean they're dating them. When you're single until you're not, right? Not sure if I should believe the gossip. Don't believe the gossip. Don't believe the gossip. Okay, she said she sent another $10. Hold on. I do not see it. Oh. For Honeybee, so she paid for 30. Right? Not 2, but 3. Got you. Yeah, don't believe the rumors. If I believe the rumors about the rakes that I was in a relationship with, I wouldn't have had some really good relationships. And again, when you're single, you can talk to whoever you want to. The relationship hasn't started yet. It could be just a friendship or whatever. Just, again, I feel like I keep going back today in different lives in this place where, and I'm not saying anything, but let's not just let go and toss somebody in the trash because some chick may be interested in the same person as you are and she starts a conversation with them all the time, and it's probably not him. Just saying. That happens, right? In fact, a couple times in my life, there were times where I was interested and I thought they were interested in, and then I heard that they're not long-term relationships. As I got older and I ascended, I'm like, I don't give a ta-ta what anybody has to say about anybody. I will make that decision myself of who they are, what they are, if they're a playboy, if they talk to date around a lot. I don't care what people say, okay? Because people talk about me all the time. And if people are going to believe it, that's their problem, not my problem. But when I was younger, there were times where I'm like, oh, I heard so-and-so was talking to so-and-so. Well, I'm not talking to him anymore. And then like 5 years later, I'd run into that guy somewhere and they'd be like, I was always interested in you, but you act like you weren't interested in me. I'm like, well, that's weird because I was interested in you and I thought you were dating so-and-so. And he goes, what are you talking about? Had it happen a couple times. Well, I heard you're running around. Yeah, well, small town for you. I didn't want anything to do with that person. Never dated her. Don't know what you're... No. So you can't listen to it, okay? For real. Just live your life, girlfriend. You're welcome. You are Nancy. Nancy, you are third from the end, my dear. So it's going to be a hot minute. You're welcome. Hey, Nadasa. Up next, I hope you're comfortable, okay? Because you're right in my way. Give me a kiss. See, I don't like to be held. See, I like to cuddle. I'm a secret cuddler. You love me and you know it. Don't act like you don't, because you do. Okay? Cynthia, you're up. Let me see if anybody else paid. Cynthia, then Tanya, Jodie, Jennifer, Nancy, Ulina, and Honeybee. Cynthia. Let me see if anybody else paid real quick. You miss your kitty cat? Oh, get your new kitty cat. Jessica asked for 20 more. So Jessica, you'll go down to the bottom. Thanks, Jessica. Hold on. 2. Thank you, my friend. Okay. Cynthia. Here we go. Let me find you, girl. Cynthia. There you are. Cynthia. Sometimes I do weird voices because it makes me laugh. Okay. Okay. My life has changed tremendously in the past 3 months. Will there be any good coming my way? Any good? Ooh. Oh, you won't be single much longer. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Are you lacking in money right now? Whoop, that one fell on the floor. Oh, it's way. Oh, the moon in reverse. I can see it. Hold on. Hold on. All will be revealed. Could be a Pisces or Cancer entering the picture. But to me, it's like you'll see the light. Moving forward in victory after a long battle. Card of Cancer. Three of Cups, which is a celebration. I feel like you are, no, it's not somebody from the past. I feel like, the Tower in reverse, the rebuild of your tower. If you've lost money, a place to live, love, whatever, I can see there's been loss of something with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. But then you get the Tower in reverse. The Devil came out in reverse. The 2 of Pentacles and the 2 of Wands. 2 after 2. Pay attention, especially within the next, and then number 2. 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. We're in November, beginning of January. It feels like you overcome a great battle. Things and people come to light. You can see your way out of the darkness. Finally, I also don't think, maybe you're already in a relationship and that's why it says you're not going to be single much longer. But if you aren't, you're not going to be single much longer. There is going to be like an answer to your problems that is going to come forward and you're going to be victorious and you're going to celebrate it. It's got nothing to do with the past. If you look, and maybe you are, maybe you're not, or maybe you will. Again, tenses is the name of the game in a reading. Past tense, present tense, future tense, okay? If somebody from your past comes in acting like they're going to help you, they're false. They're not, okay? That tower will fall again. Because at some point, they were toxic and burned your house to the ground. But now, you say no because we just finished the eclipse season or we're at the tail end of it, okay? Till, what'd you say, Dina? The 11th or the 12th? Somebody said it. Can't remember who it was. You're going to recognize it when they come back in. There's somebody else coming or here that is non-toxic that helps you rebuild your life, and you won't be single much longer or lacking in funds. We end with 2 2s. 2 2s. Pay attention to the number 2. 2 days from now, 2 hours, 2 weeks, 2 months. The 2nd of a month. Today's the 2nd. It may all change today. A decision, after going to the flow, a decision is made that leads you to a new path. Yes, things are going to change for the better. Have faith. That's the hardest part, having faith. Love, question mark, been single for 8 years. I'm ready. I want to tell you the same thing I tell everybody else. Put yourself out there. Get out there. I think with us, especially as older ladies, that have been single in the older years. Most of our friends are married and settled down, so you don't really have any single people to go out with. There has to be clubs and stuff around to join. Whether you're older, whether you're my age, whether you're 25, whatever. If you don't have anybody to go out with, find it. Look at that. Love and the 10 of Cups flew out in my hand. Yeah, there's love coming. End of the anxiety and the end of the nightmares near. The end with it being in reverse. a lover. Could be a Gemini, doesn't have to be. Everything's going to even out. Justice here for me. Things may not be going in your favor for a hot minute, but they're getting ready to, the end of financial burden or lack. Could be a fire sign coming towards you, a leader, or you're becoming a leader. Ooh, new beginning and ultimate new beginning. And a new, it feels like maybe you thought you were never going to find the place you belong, but you will. There may have been a lot of anxiety lately about moving on from lack or less money than usual. We're all going through that. But also the anxiety of not finding someone. We just have to let it go because there's somebody coming. Again, it comes in the second position, so pay attention to the number 2. The 5 of Pentacles is a card of lack of money and also be abandoned, but it came out in reverse. So you may have felt like that for a minute, but it's getting ready to change, and a leader is coming your way that leads with love, by the way. Yes, there's love coming, but again, y'all get tired of me saying this, but I'm going to say it until my dying day, which could be tomorrow, just so y'all know. And if it is, it was nice knowing you. But, and I'll see you in the next live. But, we have to get out there. We can't sit around the couch and think Prince Charming's going to show up at the front door. It doesn't work that way. We have to put concerted effort out there. And Source will see that you're making the effort and will send the right person to you. They're close. The answer is yes. That's your reading, Cynthia. I know. I'm always complaining. You need to get out of the house. I got you, Nadasa. Nadasa's the last one. We're going to close them down. Any of my members here, if you want to start putting red X's up and make sure they're always up so nobody pays me and doesn't get a reading. Because I can refund PayPal payments, but I cannot refund Super Chat payments. It goes straight to Google, y'all. So. Fallen Star, if you want to get, I'll take you as the last person if you want to get one done, okay? This 30 seconds and counting. Oh, Vanessa. All right, Vanessa is after Nadasa. There we go. Yeah, I got Vanessa. If you're on here, I saw your email or your text message come through while I was live, so I couldn't answer. I mean, I could, but I was in the middle of a reading. So you're here, so we're good, and I don't have to answer you. Thank you. If you want a big reading, text me again. So up next is Tanya. Paid for 2, Jodie 2, Jennifer 2, Nancy 2, Ulina 2, Honeybee 3, Jessica 2, Nadasa 1, and Vanessa 2. Yeah. Excuse me. That's you. Okay. Sounds good. Any regulars on here or members or anything like that? If you can help Dina and myself out by regularly putting red X's in the comment section, that would be fabulous. Because Dina works during the day, and God bless her, she manages to do this and work at the same time. If you're new here and you come in, I'm not taking any more readings. We're all filled up for today. I'm trying to find the red X's. They're always way the hell down the middle of nowhere. Please make sure if you come in here to get a reading that you check. I'm looking, y'all. It says live up in the corner. And then go to the live chat here. I'm looking. And it doesn't move it to the top like it does if, there we go. Go to the live chat here. I wish I could just hold it down and it would just go to, but it doesn't do that. And make sure there are no red X's in the box. If there are red X's in the box, that means we're not taking any more readings for today. And I will be back next Thursday at 12 noon Central Standard Time in the USA. So If anybody here can help me keep these red X's up and going, always, always check that we're live up in the corner, and always, always look at the live feed to see whether or not there are red X's. If there are red X's, that means we're all filled up for today, and we'll be back next Thursday. We are going to do a live on Sunday, November the 12th at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time for anybody that works during the week. Here we go. Up next is Tanya. No worries. No, Tanya. Oh, after that. So we're getting ready to do Tanya, then Jodie, Jennifer, Nancy, Ulina, Honeybee, Jessica, Nadasa, and Vanessa. Okay. All right. Thank you, girlfriend. God bless Miss Dina, because I couldn't do it without her. Couldn't do micro readings without a moderator. Okay. Tanya, here we go. Let me take a drink and we're going to get this party started. Okay. That was disgusting. Okay. Wow, that was gnarly. Okay. I don't believe in wasting things, but sometimes my son and my daughter used to use the word wasted as, what was it? They used it, I'm not good with English, y'all. Was it a noun or an adjective? I don't know. And it was really funny because I will eat the leftovers until the leftovers are gone. I'm not going to let the leftovers go away. And the same thing with soda. And the kids knew that as a child. And they used to call it like, it's a wasted. Don't make it a wasted. All right, this is for Tanya. I have some friends that we have been friends for 30 plus years that are not wanting to be friends because of one person. Then I say, see ya. Can you help with what's happening? I said that and the Emperor came out, so it probably has to do with your husband or ex-husband. The Tower, card of Scorpio. He's probably spreading rumors. 9 of Wands. 6 of Cups. I saw this TikTok the other day. The Hermit, Virgo. 3 of Wands. 2 Pentacles in reverse. Heartbreak and loss. I'd say, see ya. Here's the thing. I saw this thing on TikTok the other day. And if I could read it, I would play it for you. Hold on. Hold on. And it said, the dog scratching. That's not it. Tractor Supply's having a sale. Hold on. Nobody, and I mean nobody, trashes your name harder than somebody who's scared you're going to tell the truth. So, he's probably, and or his girlfriend, are probably trashing your name. They're in a couple. They want to be included in the coupledom with the friends or the society or whatever. It's the first thing I get. They're trying to burn the tower to the ground. And again, nobody trashes your name harder than somebody who's afraid that you're going to tell the truth. So I feel like that has something to do with it. I don't know if it'll resolve itself because we have the heartbreak card and the grief card, the 5 of Cups. But to me, I say la vie, suckers. I don't want friends like that. I'd rather have enemies because they're going to tell me the truth. So I feel like sometimes when people split up, some friends go with this person, some friends go with that person, and this is what's happening. There's fire being fed into the flames to try to get more of that group on their side, one way or the other. Sorry, Vanessa. Let me put fallen star here. So, again, I know it may not feel good, but I'm very happy to be long gone from people that weren't my real friends. Sometimes it can make this, I'll say this, sometimes it can make your friend group extremely small. I laugh because it's happened to me. But in relieving myself of those people and that burden and that kind of non-friendship, I met some of the most best friends that I've welcomed in my life in the last 4 years. And would do it all again just because I found these new friendships, along with some old friendships still, that I wouldn't trade anything for. The universe sheds people out of our lives because they're no good for us. So when we lose friendships, even though it's sad and there's a right to grieve it, definitely. Trust me when I tell you they're doing what's best for you. I think at some point they may try to extend an olive branch, but I think they're full of crap. Second question. How's my husband feeling about us? Some people are like teenagers. They want to win. So they'll spread vicious lies. But trust me when I tell you, they get found out eventually. The truth comes out. They can spread vicious lies all they want to get everybody on their side. But one day, a couple of years from now, the truth always surfaces. How does Tanya's husband feel about her right now? Oh, look at that. Ace of Pentacles. I talked about this last night in the membership live, didn't I? Like there's an offer coming sometime in the next, I think I said 10, didn't I? Can't believe I remember that, Tanya. And a victory. Interesting. Again, he's a hot mess. I think he needs counseling. Yeah, there's a painful ending coming for him. And I think that he looks back and reflects back about the ending with you, and it's painful. He thought he was going to have victory out of it. But I feel like it's not going to last. I feel like he's already starting to feel like, oh, 10 of Pentacles. Like he lost something big. He's still hung up, but he's working his way towards you. Oh, look at that, 2 of Cups. I will never, ever, 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 ever tell anybody to wait around for somebody. In fact, I will tell you the opposite. I will tell you, don't wait around for them. Go out and date and have fun. And don't worry about them because they're not worried about you right now. They're going through it. And they're learning their harsh karmic lessons. I smile because I've learned them and we've all learned them. I feel like he'll come back. You please don't sit around waiting for him, Tanya. I beg of you. Go out and have fun. Enjoy life. Go on a date or two. I see it for you. I see you going on a date or two with like 1 or 2 different people. I feel like he thought he was winning when he left, and he didn't. He lost. He's in the process of losing, and it's making him grow up, the King of Cups. And that part of his life will die away again because he's coming to the realization what he lost, and he's seeing the relationship you had and perceiving it differently than he did when he left, which is good. And then manifesting back towards you. But please, this is why I even hate to tell people that the past is coming for them, because they'll be like, oh, I'm going to put everything away. I'm going to quit dating everybody. I'm not going to go out anymore looking to meet anybody. I'm just going to sit home on the couch and wait anxiously by for my person to knock at the door. And maybe it's a Gemini in me that just ticks me off to no end. Okay? Because Source wants you to be happy in and of yourself above and beyond this person. That's the key. And I feel like that he's already having moments where his little soul's getting crushed, and there's going to be more to come. Hindsight and all. Second question. I just want you to go out and have fun, girl. You so deserve it. Oh, we already, that was the second question. What, kitty? What? You can't go in the closet. So, get out and enjoy this glorious fall weather. It's another glorious morning. Makes me sick. Go out and have fun. Yes, I lecture. Yes, I do. I don't know how to do red, LOL, but I would love to help. You just have to scan down until you find the red X's. They're way down, almost at the bottom, y'all. They're like mid to the bottom. What are you doing? You got problems, okay? That's something we say a lot in this house. You got problems. Doggy problems and kitty problems. Nobody feeling the love. Oh, you're on the cell phone? Yeah. Just go to the emoji and just keep scrolling until you get to the red X's, y'all. I love you. All right, up next is that your reading? Jodie, you're next. We're not taking any more readings. Please don't send any money. Give me a kiss. I want a kiss. Mwah. Ayayo. Ayayo. Oh, get the doggy. Get him. All right, moving on. I just want you to be happy. You deserve to be happy. All right. Jodie, let's do this thing for Jodie. I don't know. I don't know if Dina is still on here because I don't know if it's going to let me scroll back to... Hey, you two are a pain in my tuchus, okay? I don't know if it's going to let me go back to Jodie. Oh, I found it. What's the energy around me and Ravi this week? If I reach out to him, will he reject me? Okay. So the first question is, what's the energy around Ravi and Jodie this week? Oh, boy. That's a cheater card. That's the packing, well, cheater, pumpkin eater. It's a betrayal card. It's the card of walking away, taking your stuff and leaving. What up? Two of Pentacles. I think you got a 50-50 shot if you reach out. Death. Good Lord. Scorpio, by the way. Knight of Pentacles came out in reverse. Man, somebody's ticked. Page of Wands in reverse. Somebody don't want to hear it. You may want to wait. Three of Wands. King of Cups. Eight of Wands. I'd wait. I don't know if you're ticked or they're ticked, but somebody's ticked. It's like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to talk about it. If you keep contacting me, I'm walking away. The Two of Pentacles is Ravi. Is that how you pronounced it? Ravi. They are... They don't want to think about it. They don't want to think about it. Or you don't. Somebody doesn't. The Death card is the death of that cycle. That's what's in their head right now, the cycle with you. Doesn't want to give an offer. The Knight of Pentacles doesn't want to have a new beginning. Somebody's ticked. I don't know what happened. The Page of Wands in reverse. The Three of Wands does come up, which means this may change later. Wait a little bit where they get past their emotional state and may want to talk again and move forward. But right now, somebody, either you're not having it or they're not having it, or both of you not. If you want to contact them, then they're not having it. Okay, they really aren't. Second question, if I reach out to him, will he reject me? Thanks, you guys, for helping everybody. You guys are so great. I think he would, but let's ask. Let's ask. If she reaches out to Rob, I'm cutting it right there one time. I never do that. Will he reject Yeah, walk away. 8 of Cups flipped over. I think you will. Doesn't mean you always will. Let's see what else they say. The Hierophant. Yeah, things might change in the future, but right now, I think you should wait. Death comes up again. Scorpio. 10 of Swords. Yeah, it's like, and then the Ace of Wands, an ending and then a new beginning. And then another new beginning. I think you should wait just a little bit longer. Look on the bottom of the deck. I think if you contact them right now, they wouldn't want to have anything to do with you. But don't think that they don't still feel for you, because they do. The Hierophant is one of commitment and true part. These are your first 2 cards after that 8 of Cups, which really says to me, they still want you and think about you. But I don't know what happened, but I feel like, again, would walk away. Like, they've either told you it's the end or will say it's the end. I think if you just kind of let them, like, just... You ever see the movie The Green Mile? I think about this a lot when I think about expelling negativity, okay? You know how the big guy would heal people and then he would breathe it out and all these little things that look like little bees or stuff that come in. It was dark and spooky looking. That's what I feel like whenever I picture positivity. Like when I'm feet to earth and I'm pulling all the positive energy from the earth up through, yes, it still exists, through the chakras, and I'm exhaling all the negativity. That's what I picture in my head. I feel like he is trying to exhale all of his negative energy about this because he knows he still has feelings for you. And I think if you give him a little bit longer, there could be a great possibility of him rethinking things and wanting to start with you again. Just don't press it yet, okay? And write that down, girl, because I don't say that about past people. I'm like, move on. But no, these said different. I think it can change. Okay. Yeah, you don't want friends like that. I get it. And I can say it again. Anybody that knows me knows I do not tolerate disloyalty or smack talk. I don't do it. You're gone. Bye. I don't need that kind of negativity in my life. I will not surround myself with negative people. So... All right, that's your reading. Wait. Yeah, that's it, right? What we had for you? Yeah. Jennifer is next. What are you guys chewing on? Can't have a moment's peace up in here, y'all. It's like having 2 toddlers. What does the Jennifer, what does the universe need me to know? Please pull a message for the collective. Thank you, Jennifer. I love it when people do that. So first off, for Jennifer, what does the universe want Jennifer to know? I'm going to stop right there because that's where it stopped me. Oh. Taurus. Well, the Hierophant, I should say. Oh. Leo, the Lion, Strength. King of Cups. So far it says stay strong and committed. And a King of Love may be coming. But 9 of Swords is a time where there's going to be stress. But justice is coming. Look. Moving on to exciting new adventures. You'll survive whatever it is you're going through, even though you feel like there's a lot of responsibility. Be brave. You'll take the upper ground. King of Swords. You'll see true clarity and happiness. It feels like it's like you're on the cusp of great things. Whatever it is or whoever it is you're working on right now, stay committed and stay strong about it. There's either something going on right now, whether it's committed and strong about a love, committed and strong about work, and take it as it resonates, right? But it talks about... What have you got? You're a dirty biscuit. You're a dirty, dirty biscuit. You're a dirty biscuit. My name is Draco, and I am a dirty biscuit. Okay? Yeah. Say, I am Draco, and I am a dirty biscuit. Yeah, you. You're a dirty biscuit. Okay, I'm going to Aquarius. Okay, beat it. Go play with your sister. All right, so he slicked my eyeball. Man, there must be a really long pause on this video. So it feels very much like there's something happening or about to happen where you need to stay strong, stay committed, and everything works out. King of Cups, love, commitment. There's like an anxiety to it, which, okay. Jennifer, anxiety, okay. But there may be a lot of responsibility around you too, that sometimes you feel like you're not going to survive, but you will. You're going to gain the upper ground on it. And then like a dam will burst and your life will change. And you'll see clearly the love partner, the person, where you're supposed to be in life. Yeah. The Hierophant is your crowning card, which is a card of commitment. Card of marriage, card of Taurus, card of the institution. Something solid and strong is how I always see the Hierophant. It's like, hold on a little bit longer, and justice. Don't give up. If I could tell everybody one message in the world, it would be do not give up. There are days when we have to go out in the freaking world, okay? And we have to deal, okay? But keep plowing away. Things are going to change. Collective reading now, please. No, I don't know if Tanya's I did a hot minute ago, but she's answering things that I did, and I'm on Jennifer's reading. Jodie's was the last one. Hers was before that. So I don't know if she's behind or we're behind. It happens. No worries. Collective reading that Jennifer paid for the collective. For the collective, Jennifer. Thank you for that. Okay, cool. Just checking. Okay. Sometimes there's such a delay, I can't tell. And I understand it. Oh! I didn't get to pick them up. And strength came out again. I think Source is trying to tell all of us that we just need to continue to be strong and our wish will come true. 9 of Cups. Conviction, my friend. Keep moving forward. Sometimes we have to have great conviction to be able to survive this world. Page of Cups. And a new beginning. And look at that. Look what came out. The Emperor and the Wheel of Fortune. I'm telling you. Do I have to repeat everything I told everybody last year? I'm like a broken record. I told you guys it was going to be a crap show this year. And I told you it was going to start changing by the end of 2024. And I still believe that. Hard to believe right now with everything going on in the world. But I still greatly believe it. I feel like Source is literally trying to tell us we're going to come out of the darkness, this world, and into the light. Just hold on and things will get better. Stay strong. Yeah, conviction is a big word for me. Stay strong in your beliefs. Stay strong in your convictions. I think in this day and age, unfortunately, Source is weeding out people who are just put on this planet to make money and control things. And that's because the world has shifted into a different reality this year. So things are changing and people don't like it. So they're fighting it teeth or nail. And I feel like for us, the people, it's our time. And I feel like Source is literally saying, listen, just stay strong and your wishes will come true for this world. We're going to move forward. Hard to believe right now. Trust me, I know. But the Emperor and the Wheel of Fortune and the Hermit as the future cards is very good. It talks about a strong leader, a strong world, again, finally. A strong lover, and Wheel of Fortune turning in all of our favor and coming out of the darkness. We've been in the darkness for a while. But sometimes people can't hold on. They have a hard time holding on by their fingernails to have hope that things will change. Hold on. You're going to have to pry my fingers off of it. Because there is victory after a long battle coming. So, have faith. I know we say that a lot, but we say it a lot because it's the truth. I think the whole world is changing, going from how can I screw everybody out of money and rule the world to this is all of our world, and it's time for us to do what's best for all of us, not just ourselves. The process is beginning. That's your reading. Thank you, Jennifer. Aqua and I haven't talked in 2 weeks, so we still work together, but haven't had to work together. No, was just giving her some context. Gotcha. Okay. That's your reading. Thank you, Jennifer. Nancy, you are next. Okay, let me go read your questions, and I'll read what you just wrote. Let's do it. Hold on, I gotta click back into everything. Hold on. Well, Nancy. My Aqua crush. Okay. So many Aquarian crushes right now. Doesn't surprise me. My son gets hit on all the time. He travels all around for work. There's always a new story when he comes home to tell me. All right, for Aquarius, my Aquarius crush for Nancy. How's he feeling and his action, next action? Okay, so how's he feeling first? Let's ask how he's feeling. How is Nancy's Aquarian crush feeling for her? What is it? The Ten of Cups? I got this a lot this week, too, in the weekly readings. Happily ever after, wish fulfillment. I just saw the kind of like, what am I going to do? Typical Aquarius fashion. Let me sit here and think about it for a minute. 7 of Wands. 2 of Pentacles. Ooh, the Hangman. He's hung up. Or she, whatever. They're hung up. They're hung up. 2 of Cups. Yeah, they're hiding it, Pisces. Oh, the Sun on the bottom of the deck. Okay, feelings. I feel like there are feelings there, but he's hesitant. Typical Aquarian. Okay, hiding it, not knowing if he wants to put they want to put themselves out there. Probably got a whiteboard somewhere writing down their pros and cons. Seriously. Really looking at it at every level. Definitely has some kind of feelings and an interest in you, or wouldn't put himself through all this. And Aquarius is pretty cut and dry. If they have interest, they're going to analyze and fact check and write all the pros and cons and get the percentages. If they weren't interested, they wouldn't waste their time. So I feel like he is interested in. I feel like he will approach. 2 of Cups. We do have Pisces here, which definitely hiding much more than what he says or shows about feelings for you. And the Sun is literally the best card in the deck of tarot. It's literally the card of happiness. It feels really like weird. I taste gingerbread. Now, here's the thing that you don't know about me if you've never had a personal reading. I am a psychic to the nth degree. And there's so much information. When you get a personal reading, people are like, oh my God, I got to think about it. I'm like, I know, just, it's a lot. It's overwhelming, the amount of information. And it's part of my psychism, and I'm a medium. You don't hear me talk about it much because I don't believe in it every time. Happens every time. But I can taste gingerbread. And so some of my psychism is I see things, hear things, feel things, taste things. And I'm tasting gingerbread. So I don't know if something's going to happen around Christmas or in the days preceding Christmas. Not now. Not now. It's the 2nd of November, but later. It's like I can smell it and taste it. You know how sometimes, sounds so stupid, but just trust me. You can smell something cooking and you taste it and you get like all of the senses, the smelling of it and the tasting it all at the same time. So it's like you're enveloped in it. It feels like proceeding up to Christmas and around Christmas things will change. It really does, because we have the two. Because trust me, if this Aquarius was not interested in you at all, the 10 of Cups wouldn't be here. The 2 of Cups wouldn't be here. The torturing as their self to see and trying to write up all the pros and cons because they don't want to get hurt, but then seeing happiness at the end. And then we have reunion and or celebration. Oh my God, the 9 of Cups is after that. Oh my God, the Knight. I feel like just let him approach us, or them approach us the way they want to. It's the best advice I could ever give with somebody dealing with an Aquarius is to let them take the lead. Second question is next actions towards you. So maybe that whole gingerbread thing. Like maybe he makes gingerbread. Listen, I live with an Aquarius, okay? They're the last person in your life you think's going to go home and bake gingerbread cookies and bring them to work, but they can do it, and they will if they want to. Trust me, my Aquarius, they could care less about cooking and doing this, that, and the other. But if he gets a wild hair, there's like specific things he'll cook. He's determined, and he'll get it done, and he'll invite everybody over, and it's delicious. It's like a way of showing off another one of their talents because they're so freaking smart. One that you didn't think they had. Almost feels like that, but let's continue. I'm getting sidetracked. Nancy, there's so much in my head. Actions. Oh, let it go and just let it happen. I think this is holding on and not letting go. This is letting go and letting it happen. I think he's going to let himself go and, take the reins off of himself and come towards you. 8 of Wands. I think he's going to approach you. Don't spook him. Oh, it's the Empress. Going to come towards the Empress. Ta-da! Don't make any sudden movements. I know it sounds kind of crazy. I know, my readings are very long today. Look, Aquarius. Look, the Hierophant. Look, the 2 of Cups, y'all. I think he's going to... King of Pentacles, that's the Marrying King. Ooh, not being single anymore. I think he's going to come towards you. Just don't make any sudden... Think of it as approaching an eagle, okay? It's beautiful. It's majestic. You're in awe about it. It's keen of eye. It's glorious. But if you make any sudden movements, they're going to fly off, okay? Until they can trust you. Don't make any sudden movements. Just be nice, calm, cool, and collected. I think he's going to come towards you. He's going to let go of not coming towards you and come towards the Empress. I mean, here's Aquarius kneeling down in front of the Empress after coming towards her. And then commitment. 2 of Cups is commitment. I mean, the Hierophant is commitment, love and pledging love. The Marrying King, not being single anymore. You got like it ready to happen. Oh, strap in. It's probably going to surprise you because you're not... When Aquarius approaches somebody, it tells them how it's like, it's. You ever had one of those moments when somebody came at you and said, I've always had feelings for you, and you're like, what's happening? That's how it's going to be. That's your reading, Nancy. That's a lot of talking, girl. I can't wait. I love it. LOL. I will hold off. I love long readings. I do too, but in micro readings, I can't really do it. Personal readings are like an hour long, but you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Up next is Ulina. Then we have Honeybee, Jessica, Nadasa, Vanessa, and we're done. Yeah. Don't do it. Don't make any sudden movements. It's not like they're jittery or anything. They're like, that's what an Aquarius is. Okay? They're not like that. They're like, They're waiting to see what you're going to do. That's exactly his face. Yeah, that's an Aquarius. Okay, I love me an Aquarius. I do. All right, girl. All right, Ulina, you're next, my friend. Okay, Ulina. Thanks, Nancy. Thank ya. Ulina, hi, Teresa. Hi, Ulina. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well too, my friend. It's good to see you. Overall love reading and what new is coming my way. Okay, so overall love reading. Listen, I can't suggest more to get a personal reading. I used to charge $150 an hour for my personal readings, and then you know what happened, and I took it down to $100, and I had that special for a long time, and now the economy's in the crapper, so I've taken it down to $75 for an hour reading, which is a huge deal. I've been running that pretty much constant for about 4 months now. I took it off once or twice and put it back on, so trust me, they're a good deal to get. All right, for Ulina, I hope you are doing well. Overall love reading. Oh, 5 of Wands. People fighting over you or will be? Page of Wands. See, I feel like 2 people are going to be fighting over you if you're not already. Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles. They don't have to be a fire sign and an earth sign, but 2 offers, 2 beginning offers too. And the Sun also came out with that Page of Pentacles. So I have Leo in particular, Sagittarius and Aries, and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The fact that you have the 5 of Wands, your kind of card, I feel like immediately, sometimes it's conflict or a fight with somebody or somebody else is seeing somebody. I feel like this is people fighting over you, or will be. Ooh, not cheating either. Not leaving. You're going to have to make them leave. You're going to have to make them leave, Ulina. You're going to have to make somebody, I mean, if somebody's up for a throuple, God bless, okay? But you're going to have to make somebody, it's like you're going to make a decision at some point and find your justice. Could be a Libra, whatever. They're not going to want to go. The Emperor. 1 leaves, and then you get your justice with an Emperor. Knight of Cups on the bottom. This may not make any sense now, but it will. I don't know how many times I do readings. I'm like, it doesn't sound like my life at all. That's because it's the future. But sometimes it's already happening. 2 pages coming at you. Fighting for you. Fighting each other for you. It's weird. It's almost like I can hear in my head one of them say, oh, he's going to leave you. He's not going to blah, blah, blah. And that's the one you're probably going to let go of. It's almost like they're trying desperately to convince you not to go with the other person. I think you choose the other person, and that's where you get your justice and your Emperor. That's real love they offer. But somebody's going to put up a battle, Ulina, because they don't want to let you go. Expect it. Second question is, what new is coming Ulina's way? What new, hold on, is coming Ulina's way? What new is coming? My nose is itching. Somebody's coming. What new things are coming Ulina's way? I'm going to do it a different way this time. I'm going to spread the deck and I'm going to pull them. I feel it. Strength. The Star. The Ace of Pentacles. Dang, I'm good at picking. Oh, there's that competition again, Ulina. 6 of Swords. I'm telling you, you may not believe me. Look, the 9 of Cups. And also the Moon, and the bottom of the deck is, ooh, the King of Pentacles again. I'll say this. I feel like the struggle is deciding. I think that you're going to know right off the bat who you want. But you're going to struggle with turning somebody down and hurting their feelings until they kind of become kind of a jerk. What's coming is your destiny, the Star card. Could be, we got an Aquarius here. We've got Cancer, Pisces, and all the earth signs and Leo. So take your pick. But I feel like your destiny is this offer that's coming to you, not only in love, but money probably. You may have been competing in a job for something. I feel that you win and you move forward in it, or a raise or whatever. But also, I'm telling you, I see these two people. You let one go because it's almost like somebody's doing dirty deeds of the dark, okay? Like they're truthfully trying to pull crappy things so the other person doesn't get you that they do. Somehow somebody finds out. I'm just saying. But I feel like you move on and get your wish fulfillment. Again, King of Pentacles, the commitment king, the marriage king. Stay true to who you are and what you want. Don't let this person... Some people are... I'd say narcissists, but I get really tired of hearing that word. Some people are con artists, okay? And it doesn't mean that they're there to take your money. Some people are... You ever heard the song with the saying that says, dirty deeds done dirt cheap? That's who this one person feels like. Like they're really good and shiny on the surface. And then weird stuff happens to the really good other person. And rumors start going around. The bad person starts feeding you stuff, and it's all crap. They're trying to con you. Don't fall for it. That's your reading. Yeah, that's it. I can't really name the song, and if I could, I couldn't say it here. And I can't sing it because, again, I get copyright struck. If you get copyright struck, even if they don't give you a mark, what happens is whatever song you sing or whatever music is playing, any proceeds from this video will be linked and given to that artist because their music was used on this channel. That's why. So I feel like a lot of good stuff coming your way, girl. Okay. All right. So thanks, Ulina. Honeybee, you're next. Honeybee paid for 3 questions. I have all 3 of them. Never mind. I've got them. I got them, Dina. And then after Honeybee, Jessica, Nadasa, and Fallen Star. What's this for? Honeybee. Let me shuffle real good. Number 1, should I live permanently at my uncle's? Permanently for the rest of your life? No. I think you should live there for a while. Don't ask me why. I think you should live there for a while, but not for the rest of your life. Here we go. Oh! Yeah. I think you'll find happiness there for a hot minute. Or it will lead to happiness and justice and a happily ever after. Wow, I think you're supposed to live there for a while. Not for the rest of your life. Maybe you just mean that, maybe you just like live there off and on, and should you live there all the time for now? Yes. Look at the mages, my friend. The Hierophant, which is a card of the institution. The Hermit, that's a lot of major arcana. I'm going to say yes, and I'm going to say, look, the Knight of Swords. Ooh! And the World card on the bottom. I feel like you staying with your uncle leads to everything else. What do I mean? It's like you stay there, you get to say you stay there, okay? The pressure is off. I think so many people are moving in with family because the economy sucks balls right now. If my daughter was closer, I'd have them move in with me. It's like you're not going to spend your forever the rest of your life there, but living with there will bring happiness. Will bring you justice, will bring you some sense of peace, and I believe it brings you money. You can save your money, the institution, this is banking and all that, so you can commit and buy a house of your own later. It's staying with your uncle that leads you from the darkness into the light. People are struggling in this world right now, and you gain clarity and truth and honor and justice and move into another stage in your life, which, oh, I got to save up money, I get to buy a house. Because trust me, that market crashing is going to happen. I've been saying it for a year. It's going to happen. I've been saying it for a year, maybe even longer than that. Any second now. Good for those that haven't bought yet. Not so good for those of us that already bought. Should I get the white van? Should I get the white van at Cass Miami? Oh. Your crowning cards are the Ten of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. Oof. Let me pull the rest of them. I'm going to tell you what I see. The Chariot. Four of Cups. Five of Swords. Queen of Swords. Man, that was a lot. Seven of Pentacles, Justice, Six of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, the King of Cups. Ooh, the Five of Wands. Here's the thing. Just by the first three crowning cards, it literally says, yes, and you'll be happy, but then heartbreak, but then you start over. And I usually don't get three crowning cards. So I'll say this. Sometimes in life, we do something that we're supposed to do, and it all goes down the crapper, but it's in the moment of going down the crapper that it leads you to your true destiny, to your true place. Let me give you an example. You decide to buy the van. It's great in the beginning. The van blows up. It's heartbreaking, but then weirdly, some van shows up to be your van. That's meant to be your van. The Chariot speaks of moving on after a long battle. The Four of Cups is opportunity coming. The Five of Swords is cutting some of it off. The Queen of Swords is justice. The Seven of Pentacles is start growing. Justice is justice again. Evening out. I'll say this, okay? If you don't have the time to struggle, don't do it. If you're just looking for a van to last you a month or two before your real van comes in, then do it. If you think that this is going to be your long-term lasting van forever, no. It leads you to somewhere else, though. So it depends, like I said, on a lot. And right now it depends on whether this is just a temporary fix for you before the big fix comes in, then I say okay. But if it's not and this is supposed to be long-term, I'd say no. I would say no. Second question, should I get... Oh, that was the second question. How does BB feel about me? Let me see if you're saying anything. Hold on. For a time, I received. Damn, got it. Okay. Yeah. How does BB feel about Honeybee? Let's clear this deck. How does BB feel about Honeybee? Oh, there's two there. Oh, stressed out, but one to come for you. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Wow, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. They're in the upright. They may, it may be a twin flame, and unbeknownst to everybody else on this app, I don't think twin flame is the end-all be-all. In fact, I think it's extremely volatile and usually hurts a lot. Five of Swords. And most of the time does not work out. King of Swords in reverse here. Oh, Page of Wands, and then the Hierophant. Oh! Oh! Good God. Okay, I'm just going to say this, okay? I feel very much, because the question was, how do they feel about you? I feel like they're stressed and they want to come towards you and they want to like move forward, because the Knight of Swords is a card of being activated, like actively wanting to move into the future, but it's shared with the Nightmare card. So I think that they feel for you, but it's a nightmare. And don't make that hurt your feeling. It's got nothing to do about you. It's got to do about them, okay? And how they're not prepared yet to be in anything big. Then it's followed by the Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles, which means this is not working out and this is not being reciprocated. But there is a soul contract here, probably a twin flame. I'm not big into twin flames. People got to do your research, because they're usually extremely volatile relationships that set you on the right path. Very rarely have I known a twin flame couple that stay together for the rest of their lives. It's meant to teach you a lesson. Because then we see this Five of Swords. I feel like there's love there, but I don't know if they know how to handle it. Does that make sense? It's like it's not give and take. It's like they don't put the work in, but they do feel deep love. But they're not mature enough or ascended enough yet. Probably going to be cutting away of them. There's a moment, it's almost like they taste or feel muddled, like they're in a fog, like they don't know what they really want out of life. That's an undescended human being, so they're not ready for the big cheese and commitment. I feel like you move on. Sorry. I always call it like I see it, to exciting new adventures. I feel like it'll break your heart, but I feel like this is what's coming, and I don't feel it's them. I feel like it's somebody else. Sorry, my dear. I feel like this is the marriage card. And don't forget, it comes after heartbreak. Okay? Marriage, happily ever after, and a true partnership after this. I feel like this is confusing. I don't want you to miss the opportunity for this because of that. Now, listen, I don't tell people to go break up with their person or whatever. That's crap. Anybody ever tells you to do that, hang up the phone and turn the channel, okay? Because this is your journey and your journey alone. They're meant to be a part of your life for a reason. But I do say what I see in a reading. So I think there's a little bit longer going on with you, but there's somebody else potentially that's really, really beautiful for you coming in, my friend. That is your reading. I know, it's hard. Trust me. I know, but that's what I see. Okay? All right. I feel like living with your uncle. When we talk about living with your uncle, I feel warmth. Even if he could be a hardcore uncle or whatever. I can't tell you the hardcore. Oh man, I could tell you stories. Okay? Of the torture that my uncles put my boyfriends through, my husband through, my ex-husband through. It's funny now. It wasn't so funny back then. I feel like, so if you have a hardcore, I don't know, I feel like warmth and love swell in me around the home with the uncle, okay? You're welcome, my friend. I think it's a place you need to be. I think it helps you get everything together that you need to move into a bright new future. That's your reading. Hope it helps, honeybee. Jessica, you're next, then Adasa and Fallen Star. Don't think of it as bad. Think of it as good. Please, please think of it as good. All right. Okay. So, Jessica. Sorry, my bad. Jessica, Miss Jessica. Dina, are you going to timestamp? I can do it. I was fired yesterday. Will I get unemployment? Okay, for Jessica. Sorry to hear that, my friend. I was fired yesterday. Will I get unemployment? Oh! Well, that was weird. I picked up the deck, and this was laying on the table. And the deck was laying like this. Oh, I just looked by. So there's the firing. And I think this is the unemployment. I don't know how long it'll last, though. Let's continue. Ooh, the 1111 card, the 2 of Wands. That's good to get. Ooh, the Magician. This is going to sound weird. 2 of Swords. 3 of Swords. 6 of Swords. 9 of Pentacles. Ace. Oh, and then financial difficulties over. I think you will. If you do, it'll be for not a very long period of time, I don't think. I feel like, and this is going to sound weird, Jessica, and you probably aren't going to agree with me, and that's okay. But I feel like there's something different out there you're supposed to be doing. There's a new path. One that leads to celebration. One that you'll do well in. I'll say this. You get the Magician in the reverse, which speaks of manipulation, followed by the Two of Swords and the Three of Swords. Now, I know that there's quotas to be had and all that stuff, but are we quite sure that there hasn't been any rumors spread around? You know, about what happened at the last place or anything? Like, it's almost like Source is giving us a wink at it, right? But I think you move on quickly and start making more money at a new thing. Like at a new thing. For now, anyway. It doesn't have to be for the rest of your life. And then that takes you out of worrying about money as much. Right? Yeah. I feel like you may get it, but I don't know how long it'll be. I'm telling you, it's like it sets you on a new path of something new you're supposed to do with your life. And you don't have to do it forever. Just long enough to have the baby and get through this trying time, and then you're back up on your feet to go back to doing what you do now, or what you did. But the fact that we end with these is really good. It's like you find a good way to make money. Listen, okay, I was kidding the other day, because when you own your own business, it's a hit or miss. You don't know if you're going to make it or not. And I'm serious when I say this, and I don't care what anybody has to say about it. I said I would sell my feet pics on the you-know-what if I could figure out how to do it, just to make sure I can continue doing this. Getting the word and the message out, right? And I feel it's almost like that. I mean, not that you're going to do that. Like there's some other way of making money that's going to get you by for now, until you can get back to what you do, your best thing that you do with sales and stuff like that. It may even be doing sales online at home for something. I don't know. It feels like it's something different than you know, it's almost like it's not going into an office every day. It's something else. It's what it feels like. Is there another position coming fast for me? I think that there is. And I think that it's going to be different than what you usually do. But let's pull cards, Jessica. Okay? For Jessica, please. Is there another position coming fast for Jessica in work? For Jessica. I don't miss sales at all, girl. Some people thrive at it, hated it. Some people are awesome at it. Oh, the King of Money and Prosperity, the King of Gold Coins. Yes, is your answer. Wow, Seven of Swords, interesting. The Moon and Five of Cups. I think that's where you're coming now from. Interesting. Okay. Continuing your journey. Competition. Oh, judgment in your favor, gaining the upper ground. Yes, I believe so. Oh, and victory. Yeah. I think so. I think it's different. I think how can I say it? I'll do it, Dina. So I feel like here's the sadness, the loss, the feeling cheated in some way, not kind of seeing it coming, but not seeing it coming. But then you continue your journey. And I feel like you're still in a competitive market and judgment goes in your favor. So maybe you're doing sales over the phone at home for some kind of company, at home. And you make the dough, you gain the upper ground and have victory there. There's some kind of different way you're going to do it and you're going to do well. It's still got that atmosphere of competition, okay? Yeah. So the answer is yes. That's your reading, Jessica. Jessica's a very smart cookie. She will figure it out. Do like we always do. Get online and start plugging away. There's so many. I think there's going to come a time this winter when people stay home to work again for a little bit. Just for a little bit. So take advantage of it. That is your reading. That's your reading. Really. Really. It's not going to be covered as bad as before, but it's going to happen. Okay. Yes, please. Could also mark down the seashores and staying away from them for the next year, or moving away from them for the next year. Nadasa, you're next. For Nadasa. So much so it worries me. What does Spirit want me to know? Please and thank you from Nadasa. What does Spirit... I'm pulling them like this. Oh, Queen of Fire. 2 Swords. You're going to have to make a decision. Ooh, 10 of Pentacles and the Moon. Weird. 9 of Wands. Queen of Swords. 2 of Cups. I knew that was coming. 2 of Wands. I'm telling you today with the 2s. Today's the 2nd. That's 2 2s again. Somebody else got that earlier. I feel like there's somebody coming. Why do I keep getting the name Cyrus in my head? If you know, you know. I don't do initials. I see it printed out. Cyrus. And maybe with an AS and not a US. But because it's like I see it go blank U, blank A, blank U, A, U, A, U, A. Could be a fire sign. I feel like Source wants you to know to keep fighting. We have this, but it also could mean a fire sign is coming. You're standing at a crossroad, and something is coming that you don't see coming that brings a true home and happiness. Do you live in a... This is going to sound weird. Do you live in like a... I'd say a brownstone in America, but I know you're in the UK. It's like a straight up and down building. Like it's got a couple floors, and it's stone on the outside. You're going to survive everything. The truth and a pledge of love is coming, and a new beginning. 2s. Today's the 2nd. Could happen today. It feels very... literally walking into somebody like, and you're wearing jackets, which I'm assuming it's cold there now like it is, well, probably not like it is here, but I feel like it's now time, fall time. I feel like you're walking outside of very tall buildings that are made out of like brick and stone that kind of would look like a brownstone in New York. You're wearing a jacket and you have 1 child with you, and you run into this person, and that's where you meet them. It's close to home, too. Weird, right? I don't know if you can walk where you live at to stores and stuff, or in the neighborhood someplace. And I get the name Cyrus. Don't ask me. All I can tell you is I see it in my head. He seems to be dark-headed, and I don't mean dark brown. I mean almost black-headed. Wearing a tan brown, like if you were in America, I'd call it like a Carhartt jacket. Anybody that's from America knows what I'm talking about. You only have 1 child with you, though. It's interesting. Smaller child. Little, probably the youngest. When you run into this person. Looks like somebody's coming. Could be a fire sign. We got fire. We've got Cancer and Pisces. Just saying. That's your reading. Nadasa. Thanks. Sorry. I get distracted by what's in my head. Fallen Star, you are last but not least. That's your reading. Be aware. Do you have coal heat there? Hold on just a second, okay? Do you have coal heat where you live, Nadasa? Coal, C-O-A-L. I know I have an accent, sorry. You don't have coal? Why do I write down coal too? It means something. It just doesn't pop in my head for no reason. Maybe, I don't know. Just write it down. Coal. It could be C-O-A-L or C-O-L-L-E. Interesting. That's your reading. Wow. Hi, Wendy. All right, last reading of the day. We're all filled up. You ever come in? There's no red X's. And see red X's, that means that we're not taking any more readings. Please do not pay for a reading. I will be back next Thursday at noon Central Standard Time, as I am every Thursday, unless there's an emergency or I'm sick or something. We are going to be doing a live mic readings on Sunday, November the 12th, for those of you that work during the week. I put recycling. That's because I wasn't paying attention. All right. Fallen Star, you're up, dear friend. Don't send any money because we are done taking readings. If you send money, especially on PayPal, I will refund it. I am unable to refund money from Super Chat. So, all right. Hi, Teresa. This is from Fallen Star. Well, that just flew out. I haven't even read the question yet. Will Brandon and I reconcile? You got the Empress. Probably. Let's see what the cards say. This may just say, nope, you're the Empress. Move on. But let's find out. Is that your wish? Card of Aquarius. Wish fulfillment. Knight of Wands. Surviving it. Two of Pentacles. Trying to decide. Going with the flow. Ooh. This bothers me. Now, for most readers, they take this card as the player card. I don't, because I don't believe all fire signs are players. So I take it in reverse as a player. Ooh. Stop waiting. Wish fulfillment reverse. Wow, girl. The Sun. You're probably not going to like this answer, but I always call it like I see it. Now, here's the thing. I think this is the Empress, you wishing for it to happen. And you know, wish upon a star. Wishing for you to get back together and survive it. The Nine of Wands. Waiting. You know, going with the flow. Ride the wave. See what happens. Here's the thing. The next card for me... Listen, if you listen to this channel at all, you don't hear me say the words player very often because too many people use it. You don't hear me use the word narcissist very often because too many people use it. You don't hear me use the word gaslighting very often because too many people use the word. But when I get these three cards in reverse, this one in particular, I have to get it in reverse for it to be the player card. This is stop waiting. This is not your wish fulfillment. Now, I don't tell people what to do. I tell them what the cards say. There is happiness later, I believe, with someone else. So Source is literally looking down. Remember how everybody's talking about the eclipse season and it ended a 2-year period and taught people lessons and people learn their lesson, gets to move on, and people that didn't don't. I feel like there's happiness elsewhere for the Empress. That would be you. You do what you want to do because they are obviously part of your journey. But I'm telling you the fact that this is always your side and this is their side. And their side says, player, not waiting, not wish fulfillment. I'm sorry. I wish I could say something else for you, but I always see it the way it is or tell it the way I see it. But the fact that you begin with you being the Empress, which means you're ahead of the game. And ending with the best card in the deck, 78 card deck of tarot, means there's happiness out there waiting for you. Just waiting for you to get past it. Will this relationship? I don't think so, but we're going to pull about it unless you want a different question, my friend. You tell me if you want a different question. But I can go ahead and pull it. All right? Just your boy as the 4 go to school. Gotcha, Nadasa. Same question. Okay. You got it. I'm going to shuffle real good, Fallen Star. Will this relationship have longevity? Let's shuffle. I'm going to shuffle real good. Real good. Get them all shuffled around there. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. That feels right. Wow. You got 3 crowning cards. Again, fire, which is the fighter. Again, fighting and moving on. It depends on how they come out. The way that it falls out here says it's like a constant battle. Maybe it's fighting for it, or that there's bickering or whatever. But then the 6 of Swords is really a card of moving on. Let's continue. The Moon. I can talk about hiding something. Oh, the King of Cups. That's better. Somebody a water sign? Just let me know. The 11-11. It could be a twin flame. I know y'all think those are the bomb, but they're really pretty hardcore. This is a painful ending. 10 of Swords. The 8 of Wands. This is a card of moving on. Cupid's arrows of love, but it came out in reverse. This is the Betrayer card. The lying, cheater, stealer card. And the moving on and victory. I'd have to say no. Look. Abandonment. Look. The Devil, which is codependency. And I don't ever want to give anybody bad news. But I feel like there's a lot of lust and passion and stuff here. And I feel like there may be a moment where you try something, but I feel like you move on. Because the fact that we get the Moon card, it talks of concealing and hiding things. So you may find some things out about them that you did not know, or that they are hiding and concealing things. The King of Cups is interesting that it falls here amongst everything. They are a soul contract for you. Would you say Brandon? Yeah. Brandon is a soul contract to you, but those are karmic soulmates too. Twin flames are pretty much a giant karmic soulmate. Sometimes they work out, but it's rarely. And then a painful ending, not moving forward. Man, to get these in the future position in this poll. And then it's followed by these. I feel like, and again, do with what you will, right? I feel like you're supposed to move on in victory. Past these, past this. You may give it a try for a hot minute, but I don't think it'll last long. Week, maybe a month. Because when asked, it says something about going back and forth. So there has to be a small time frame where you try. I don't know if he's trying, but you're trying. It feels like a burden. Look, shuffle the card, 10 of Wands. Sorry, my friend. I know you're wanting better news. You're welcome. I always call it like I see it. I'm so sorry, Connie. We are shut down for this week. We did a lot of readings. I'll be back next Thursday at noon Central Standard Time in the U.S. And we will be here on a Sunday, November the 12th at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time for those of you that work during the week. I'll take as many as I can that day. We did a lot of readings today. Thanks for popping in. You guys go forth, be happy, do what makes you happy, be with people who make you happy and want to make you happy. I'm going to timestamp. It's going to take me a hot minute, so bear with me. Here's wishing you guys big thanks to Dina and all my moderators for everybody helping here. Here's me wishing you guys all the happiness and joy that you can possibly carry. Love and light to you, friends. And I'll see you real soon. Bye.